Today's letter is the letter Y. Y is for yellow apple. So today I'm going to show you how to draw this cute little yellow apple with coloring pencils. Let's begin. Hi everyone, welcome to Rain Francis Art for Kids. My name is Rain. In this series, Alphabet Soup, we choose a letter from the alphabet and we draw food that starts with that letter. So let's draw. This is what you'll need for today's drawing. You're going to need a piece of paper. I have my dollar store drawing pad here. You're going to need a pencil, an eraser, and I always have my old paintbrush handy to wipe off eraser bits and dust from my page. For color, we're using yellow, we're using green, and we're going to use brown. I also have my black Sharpie marker that I use now to fill in the eyes. And I have my black fine-tipped marker. It's a thin tip I use for outlining. If you don't have a fine tip, you can use any marker you want, or you can use a black coloring pencil, okay? So why don't I clear off my page here, and we can begin drawing our yellow apple. So Y is for yellow. I'm going to use my pencil and I'm going to draw a Y, capital Y. Okay, and let's draw a little Y too. Now let's write out the words yellow apple. So we've got a capital Y, we've got an E, two L's, O, W, and we've got a capital A for apple, two P's, an L, an E, and that's yellow apple. All right, let's begin. Why don't we draw our apple first, okay? I'm going to draw maybe a thin little apple today. Just like that. That's the shape of my apple. Now I'm going to draw a stem from the apple. It's just kind of a curvy rectangle, just like that. And a leaf. That looks like a funny leaf. I'm going to erase that bottom part. I don't like what I did there. Let's make that a little bigger. Oh, that's better. There we go. Now right away I'm going to give this apple some eyes. Some big oval eyes, because I love the oval eyes. And we'll draw little pupils at the bottom too. And we'll put in some details later, like the smile and maybe some eyebrows and things like that. Why don't we start coloring in our leaf? So I'm going to take my green and I'm going to color in the leaf. And if you're using coloring pencils, don't forget to turn your pencil once in a while so you don't wear it down all on one side, okay? And don't press down hard. And I'm going to show you why right now. Because we're going to color it in a second time. We're going to apply a second layer of color. And I'm not pressing down hard at all. And you can see the difference between one layer and two layers, right? That's why I always say in my videos, don't press down hard, because we're always going to add more color. And it works really nicely to add color. My dog's awake and I think he just sneezed. I don't know if you heard that. I'm pretty sure you did hear that. Okay, so now I'm going to take my brown and I'm going to do the same thing for the stem. I'm going to color in the stem once, turning my pencil, and I'm not pressing down hard. And then I'm going to add a second layer of brown to the stem. Sometimes I add 3 layers or 4 layers. I'll leave that up to you, what you'd like to do. But I think 2 for me is going to be enough here. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Now for the yellow. We're going to color in the entire apple, but try not to get any yellow into the eyes, okay? And we're going to be using a lot of yellow today. So if you have to stop the video to sharpen your pencil, go ahead. I'm going to try not to do that myself. So I'm turning my pencil and I'm not pressing down hard. So hopefully the tip won't break. I won't wear it all down and I won't have to sharpen it. That's what I'm hoping for, because look at how tiny this is. It's hard to sharpen little pencils, but as long as I can sharpen them, I still use them. I'm just going to be careful around the eyes. And I'm going to turn my pencil. I have 2 other videos about apples. I have how to draw a red apple and how to draw a green apple. Now we've got a yellow apple. Because apples are fun to draw. I want to do all the colors. I think that's it. Green apple, red apple, yellow apple. I don't think there are any other colors of apples. I'm going to turn my pencil and just fill that whole apple in with yellow. There we go. So that's my first layer of color. I'm going to go ahead and put in a second layer of yellow, okay? And I'm not pressing down hard, just adding more color. Another layer of yellow color. And this applies for crayons as well. If you're using crayons, try to add layers and turn your crayon so it doesn't wear down on one side. I think if you used markers for this, it would look really nice, because markers have really vibrant colors. But with markers, you don't have to apply layers, you know, because you get a lot of color out of the marker. I'm sure you can see the difference already between 1 layer and 2 layers of yellow. The second layer of yellow makes it a lot more vibrant. And I'm going to see when I'm done here if I want to apply a 3rd layer. We'll see. Now don't forget to turn your pencil. Be careful around the eyes. I think I'm going to get away with not having to sharpen. I hope so. All right, I've added my second layer. I think I'm going to add a quick 3rd layer just to cover any parts of the page that might be showing. I think that yellow apples are my favorite. They're so sweet. And they're not as crunchy as green apples. I think green apples are very crunchy, and some red apples are very crunchy too, but every time I eat a yellow apple, it's so nice and soft and sweet. I really love it. What's your favorite type of apple? The red ones have so many different names to them. There we go. Oh, this is looking great. I think the yellow looks really good with 3 layers. How are you guys doing? Okay, so I'm done coloring in my apple. I'm going to take my black fine liner, and like I said, you can use any marker or black coloring pencil just to outline everywhere that I drew in pencil. I'm going to outline in black, and I think it looks really, really nice. That's why I always outline. Now I'm going to be very careful here. Pay attention to what I'm doing. My dogs are moving around. Well, one of them is sleeping. He's snoring. That's my Jack, my hound dog Jack. My Rottweiler Raven is moving around. I'm going to outline the eyes. And when my Rottweiler Raven moves around, oh boy, does the room shake or what? She doesn't know her own strength. Here she comes. There we go. Now what I did over here is I outlined it a little too far out, and you can see the pencil marks. So I'm just going to take my eraser, erase my pencil mark, and color that in with yellow. You can fix little mistakes like that if you want. Okay, so now why don't I take my black Sharpie, and I'm just going to fill in the eyes. I used to use my fine liner to do this, but I find that it uses up a lot of the ink of the fine liner, and it's just so much quicker when you use the Sharpie. I always outline first and then color in. It's just how I do things. There we go. Now I'm going to add a little bit of detail. I'm going to take my fine liner again, and in the leaf, I'm just going to add a line like that, and then a few what are called veins, just really, really lightly, just to give it a little bit of interest. And I think our apple today is a mister. So let's give him some eyebrows. Okay, and a big smile. Open smile. And I'm going to give him some teeth. So watch how I do that. I'm going to draw a line in the middle from one end to the other, and just some lines like that. He looks really cute. Why don't we give him some cheeks? Now, to give the illusion of cheeks, you just make a semicircle at the end of each side of the mouth, just like that. And that's our yellow apple. I'm going to sign my name. I want you to always sign your name. I want you to be very, very proud of the work of art that you just created. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, my friends, and we'll see you next time on Alphabet Soup. Thanks for watching. Bye.